Dungeons and
Hi,
Dragons
everybody. We're
And he's gone. And he's gone.
and that's
God
it. We
damn
killed it. We just it was too much, too far.
Wait,
You gonna be
you
civil?
start?
You
live?
gonna be chill? Yeah, we're live. Yeah, it's cool. It's mocking me. It's
Don't
cool.
look like we're live.
I'm not mocking you.
We're live. Promise, we're live.
Props.
Hi, everybody.
Totes props.
How you doing? Playing some D&D tonight. We are going to be continuing the story with the Dawnforged company. Last week they fought a battle on two fronts, ended up winning one, losing the other, and yeah. Did a little poking around, a little talking, but other than that, it was mostly battle last time. So if you want to check out the amazing epic battle in the night defending the wall, or the one against the red dragon that ended pretty epically, but it did not go as well for everybody. You can
Part in the wind.
definitely check that one out. It was wild. All right. With that, does anybody have any more recap or something I'm forgetting? I feel like that was mainly it, but
That was about it.
all right, cool. So we'll go ahead and dive in to the story. Now, so you guys have just kind of finished up. I think you guys had went and you set up the tent. You had taken a long rest and had just woken up in the morning. You guys had eaten breakfast and you guys were getting ready to kind of head out and do your thing. So what is something you guys would like to do today?
I don't know. Weren't we gonna have a meeting about something?
We were gonna. Oh, hold on. Where's my notes?
Almost always.
We would be so lost without you.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Jesus.
Did we
what's the
sleep?
thing?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, everybody mark a long rest if you haven't.
I know we had a team meeting.
Team meeting.
As to our next steps, I
Yeah,
believe.
I think we were gonna have a team meeting in regards to the dragon shit going on in Bloodscale's face area, and then we're also just kind of killing time for the council because they're supposed to come get us when they're ready to talk, but they're a bunch of lazy bones because they're old and they're like, we're gonna die soon, we want to live life, but everybody's like, but you're leaders, and they're like, but fun.
But I don't wanna.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
So yeah. Oh yeah, because I was gonna. Hey, Bloodscale, can I can I? Oh crap! I should have looked before.
What?
I
What?
need the blue guy. I need Ulhar. Can I borrow him?
Let me see the bow.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. Ooh. He's gonna help me write. He's gonna help me write the Bible.
I forgot I had sound on for that and they scared the shit out of me.
What?
Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. That was amazing.
Oh, hey!
All of a sudden there was like war music and drums and stuff, and I was like, what the fuck? And then, like, I forgot to put the sound effect on there. Oh my god. Holy
Got
shit.
him.
Oh,
I-
one day I'll run
I
a
didn't
campaign where you can
that.
donate bits for random encounters. That'll be fun. All right. Sorry. Continue. I did not mean to do that.
I didn't mean to be disruptive. Sorry.
It's all good.
All
Oh,
these
shit.
low-flying Aarakocra just laughing for no reason. The fuck. Anyways,
Well, thank you, mother, for your
Girl, hi.
17 months.
Either way, he's in your bow.
thank you. Me and
Careful, he might be pissed off.
okay. Oh crap! Did we already sleep?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did we already? Fuck. Okay.
We can
I
say if
will-
there's something you were planning on doing, since you don't have to sleep, you can do that while we can say you did this before bed if that's something you want.
Yeah, because I was gonna snag Ulhar and head over to Lee's so we could work on the book, on the good book.
Perfect.
Might be a good book. I don't know. We haven't written it yet.
Excellent.
Might be okay.
All right,
Probably
perfect.
long.
As the mediocre book says.
As the all right book.
As the book says.
As the fairly decent but could have used a second draft book says.
Be like chill or whatever. Yeah, that's definitely a first draft kind of thing, right? Yeah, and then I'm gonna head over to Lee's, and then also Maverick's come back, right? He's chilling with me.
Yes, Maverick has
Okay.
is hanging out.
Okay, then we're gonna head over to Lee's, and we're gonna take a little power nap, and
Beautiful.
we don't have to write the Bible on screen. I will save you guys all from that boringness.
Yay.
Okay. Well, I do have a small thing for that if you'd
It's
like
not
it, but
the
Absolutely.
it's a Bible.
Absolutely. Let me grab. All my pens are gone. Too many guests in this house. Jesus.
well, that's
Pure madness.
Oh,
it
that's right. I
is.
did do that. Okay, good.
I don't remember what to do.
Come on, I'm drying up over here.
Oh Lord, I say I'm drying up. I do hate to say I do hate to be a bother, but I do need to see some of y'all rougher swams. You see,
Well, you got
I'm
the
drying out over
vapors?
here.
Good
You gotta
God.
know, I'm drying out over here.
There is something going on with my headset.
No, that's just TJ being weird. No, I'm just kidding.
No, because I was talking during all of that and started to think, why is TJ talking over me? That's
It always
amazing.
takes
Bummer.
me a while to know if it's like just me being ignored or me not being. I'm like,
Oh,
wait.
no.
Okay, so yeah, so I get blue and all right, but everybody, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go over to Ratidix, Lee's. What name does he
Honey.
prefer? You guys were hanging out with him longer than I did.
Lee.
Lee. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have a sleepover at Lee's.
Aww.
All right, you little rascal, get out there.
I promise all my chores are done. Okay, bye. And then I ride
Keep
my
your
bike over.
earpiece in case we need to get a hold of you.
I'm not making you dinner.
Aw.
Eat there.
Okay.
Eat their food.
Isn't he in a hospital?
I am for 8 hours a day. Yes.
Yeah. And then I head over.
Perfect.
Find. I guess I'm going to the hospital because that's the last place I saw him at.
Perfect. And so as you you arrive at the hospital, there are quite a few people there. Like see, there's a lot of taking. They had kind of like minor wounds in the night and other fights along the wall. You see that it's the familiar form of Raka, even though he's got a bunch of bandages himself, he's going around and he is like you can see he's using a lot of magic tonight. Him with his kind of guard that go with him. You see that all of them are kind of almost like the doctoral staff here, where they are just that's not a word, is it? Anyway, they're going around. They're healing people. They're wrapping wounds. They're tending to it, and it's really weird. It smells a lot like kind of like a sage and ointment, and it's just this really powerful smell and it kind of like invades the entire area, where it's just like, oh shit, medicine in here.
Teen spirit.
I'm gonna hi Raka, and then I've got 7 d6s of my healing hands left, so I'm gonna go around to like the 7 worst, and I'm gonna give them 1 each.
Perfect. And so you're going through, and you see a lot of them have. You see, as you're going through and placing your hands on, you see a lot of them are asleep, and you see they have kind of blackened powder across their faces. The worst ones do.
Hey, Raka, what's the black?
Well, it was something in the night. They were fighting, and apparently their Night Stalkers exploded as well as ours did, but we had warning from your friend, and they did not.
Oh. Is this the same stuff that was this stuff on Bloodscale and Zephyr after we fought the last one?
It does look like the same kind of residue that would have been left over by this explosive black powder.
Okay. You're a druid. Do you know Greater Restoration?
Yes, I do.
This is fix that for us, if I remember right. Maybe not. There's something in the back of my voice, a very sexy dragon voice, telling me maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna get on the earpiece. Let's go.
It could literally just be Ulhar because
I was gonna say, you'll hear kind of like almost from like 1,000 miles away.
He kept them awake last time.
Right, and it was the Greater Restoration that fixed the exhaustion. He says to no one in particular.
What do you mean at the
Oh.
end?
Sorry. This black stuff kept them awake last time. They didn't get good sleep, and when they did sleep, there wasn't good enough sleep, and they were really tired the next day. So you might have to have Greater Restoration on standby, and I don't remember what fixed their face, but I can...
Well, we will definitely look into it, as they do appear to have some sort of curse over them. I am doing my best, but there is something more here than just their injuries. I cannot tell if it's a curse or a poison or just some other malady I'm not aware of, but I will do my best to keep an eye on them.
I'm just going to get in that earpiece and... Zephyr!
Yeah.
Hey, what fixed your guys' face?
This is
when
an
you were
open
really
channel.
sleepy?
That really hurt my ears.
I'm...
We were. Never mind.
Oh! Happy birthday. Zephyr, what fixed your face when the Night Stalker spit the black stuff on your face and you couldn't sleep?
Sleep. I just had to keep trying to sleep. Like
Just
that
keep
was.
trying to sleep.
it was dispel magic, you goobs.
Oh, well, it
Dispel
was
magic.
dispel magic and a lot of sleep.
I mean, the sleep helps, but you need to dispel magic, or else you're just gonna have it again and again and again and again. And again and again and again and again.
Okay, I will let oh god, there's so many names right in my head right now. I'm sorry.
Caw. It's okay.
Well, tell them to dispel
Rukah.
magic, have some chicken, or have some broth soup.
We're
thought you were gonna
birds
say
of prey
chicken
here, it's
noodle.
fine.
Almost dead. Right now, almost dead.
Myself, and lots of rest.
Okay, dispel magic, sleep, or else it continues. Chicken noodle soup.
I just said soup.
You
some
said
broth
chicken.
soup.
You started saying chicken, then you stopped. I'm assuming it's because we're bird people.
I have not seen, bird type. Or, yeah. I haven't seen one like that yet, but there could be, and that could be really insulting. I'm trying to be, nice.
That's
All right.
Oh god, how terrible would that be? A chicken Aarakocra and you can't fly, but you have wings. Oh.
Sounds delicious, honestly.
It tastes like a combination of chicken and pig. I'm gonna call it long pork.
Long pork.
Oh dear.
There's a question. Yeah, never mind.
Hey, long pork's delicious.
Yeah, do orcs taste like long pork, or do they have a unique muskiness to them?
Orcs? They
really
taste pretty
gamey.
gross.
Probably more like buffalo. Anyway.
It's definitely a
Anywho,
tougher meat.
I'm gonna let Raka know that to try dispel magic on each of them, and then just give them the chance to sleep, or else they'll continue to go crazy and maybe even die. And then I'm gonna where's Lee?
Lee, he has, he gathered a few things and they were getting him in one of the new houses. I believe he is in the western corner somewhere. He said he would be decorating his house in case somebody was looking for him with the sign of a Kadi, so that you would be easy to find. He also said he was planning on talking to the council about getting some sort of temple or something built.
Yes, it is a active project. I gotta be praised. Have a good one. Get some sleep.
Yes, he was well.
And then I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna let Maverick do some patrolling and help me find Lee's place.
So you as you fly up, you kind of see it's this pre-dawn has started. Like there's just like the very lightning at the horizon, and as you let Maverick fly out, he kind of just starts doing like big circles around you at first, and then he dives purely west. You can see he's feeling pretty good after not being able to get out for a little while, and then you see he kind of like hovers in one spot, and then he dives straight down and then back up, and then he just keeps doing that in one spot.
Is that? Are you sleepy?
What? No,
I'm
I
just fucking
found
with
it.
you. I know. I know. Gotcha. And I'm gonna head over that way.
And as you head over that way, he dives back down, and as you follow him, you arrive at this perfectly normal house.
Oh. Okay. You're fucking with me, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And then he hops over 3 houses and then kind of gestures with his head, and then you see on the
Solid.
door there's
Solid.
a sign of
I'm gonna-
Akati painted.
Give him a little wing fist bump. Nice.
Kind of-
We have to start doing that to everyone else in the group now.
Oh, but they don't have wings. Well, most of them.
I know. It's gonna make it even funnier when it takes them 20 minutes to get over to where you're indicating. Cool. Knock knock.
You hear from inside. What? Come in.
Hi! It's your fellow champion of Akate!
Hi, come in. And then you see he's sitting. It's really strange. He has no real like furniture or anything yet, but he has somehow found himself a desk and then 2 bookcases. So there's a big empty room with a desk and then 2 bookcases behind it. And you see the bookcases are already stuffed full of books and journals. And you see he has one out on the table, and he's clearly been working on it. He's got like 4 candles on the desk to give him light, and he just kind of looks up. I was hoping you'd come by. So I've been working pretty diligently with everything that I can remember, but I keep going through it, and they're mostly stories. But that's okay. I'm sure there's been plenty of champions of other religions, right? Champions must. That reminds me. And he goes through and he starts sorting through things. I believe that there is a 3rd to find somewhere, because there are a few different types of followers in the old days of Akati, but I don't know what it is.
What, like, oh, like a 3rd one of us.
Yes,
Like
yes, yeah. Like,
a priest and cool dude C.
yeah, I don't know exactly what it would be, but I've been trying to go through my notes and find out if I can find out something about any of these champions and what partition they were in, like what role they played. But I've been having a lot of trouble deciphering more than just the story elements themselves of how they were fighting against this or that that sort of thing. Oh, I forget. I know you came here for a reason, but I completely forgot it. Would you like some wine or water? Or that's really all I have right now. But
You know what? I think we both need to have a glass of wine.
yes,
And then
Need to.
because we are gonna need to go to sleep. I'm here to sleep with you, is what I'm saying.
Oh my.
Or the wine.
well, I
A little
don't
bit of
think
wine,
that's.
we sleep together, religious
I
stuff.
brought a
I
friend.
don't think that's part of this. You brought a friend as well. What
Yeah,
has
it's gonna be
Akati
a
been
threesome,
teaching
the 3 of
you?
us. What?
What are the teaching? This is some teaching I've not heard of. What is? Where are you?
Okay. So, when I was getting banished to the air elemental plane, like
Such
we
a
did with
lovely
you,
experience.
right? Well, turns out that we have a companion that knows Akati pretty well, it seems.
Oh,
He's a spirit, consciousness.
it's a spirit. Interesting. I wonder if he's one of the heroes I may have.
Well, I mean, hold on to that because it's a blue dragon.
Oh,
Yeah, totally cool guy. Probably not going to kill you. So what we
Probably.
need to do is we'll go to sleep next to each other, and I would suggest you, and we could do it long ways if you want your wingspan. Both hold on to this bow because his consciousness is in this. It's usually in my friend's head, but right now it's in this bow. We found it in this other thing, but actually now it's in this. So he's gonna give us the lowdown. He might be able to tell us
Sure.
what that 3rd person that we're looking for. If it's not him, it might be him. I mean, he flies. But he
Yeah,
got
so
kind of flirty with Akati. It was weird.
flirty.
Like, have
What do you
you
mean?
ever seen-
Flirting with
yeah.
a Kali?
Yeah,
Very
it's like,
strange.
have you ever seen parents flirt in front of their kids? It was awkward. I wouldn't know because I didn't have parents.
I was gonna say I didn't either, but I didn't want to bring it up. The wine, and he's gonna go over to the wall and he's gonna pull just 2 wine skins off. He doesn't have any glasses or anything. He just kind of hands you one, pops the top. Cheers. And you're like to Akati and finding out more.
No.
Makes a nice thump sound as it pops open, and it's fine. And then so he's like, okay,
I mean, everything's going to be fine now after the Feywild, right?
you know, there are some consequences.
Waiting.
So I don't really have any beds or anything yet. I didn't think to request them, but he kind of like sits down like cross-legged, and he's kind of like sitting there. He kind of like closes his eyes and he kind of opens them. And he kind of like can I get you to help pushing the desk back? And then so you start.
You know, if you want, we could go to my place.
Huh? Oh,
I have purchase. I mean, I don't want to put you out. I don't want to insult your home.
No, it's new. I hadn't thought about it yet. Sorry. Yeah, we can. That's okay too. Where are we headed?
There's a tent in a castle in a courtyard near the farms that was not there.
Sure.
Yes.
I cannot wait to write some of your story down. And then he kind of like leads out opens the door, and then you guys kind of take off and head over to the.
I'm gonna sneak it. Oh shit! No,
Fortress.
he needs permission to get into the tower.
So you land.
I'm gonna try and sneak him in at first. Okay, come on in. I think maybe. No.
What? And he kind of like. I'm afraid I can't enter.
Yeah. Shit. Sorry. Hold on 1 second. Oh shit. We're in the castle, and then okay. I'm gonna find Bloodscale. Bloodscale. I'm gonna gently jostle him awake by the foot, away to out of reach. Bloodscale. 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 Bloodscale.
Was I even asleep yet?
I don't know. You can decide whether you're asleep or not at this point.
I'm just fully awake at the table, and I'm just doing that to him.
No, and Bloodscale's literally just sitting there staring into space, and just slowly turns his head. What?
Are we all at the table here? Am I like drinking my coffee and this is happening?
I think this is at night before.
Yeah, this is the night. Yeah, we went back to the night before because he wanted to do this.
Okay,
overnight.
cool. Gotcha.
I mean, if we're doing that, I got something really dumb too.
Sweet. Let's do this.
2? Are you saying my stuff's really dumb? It's fine. It is.
Who's that? What?
Can you let my friend in? It's
Who
Lee.
is it?
It's Lee. It's cool.
Kind of waves
he-
from the door.
Did he try?
Yeah. See? Kind of funny.
But all 4 of the squad were let in already. They didn't change that.
Maybe it's different because he's our Coca now?
What's his new name?
Ratiti.
Just House. Let Ratitik in.
He kind of walks in. Thank you.
Fucking rules. Fucking names. Fucking rules.
I
Ugh.
don't think you had the tower at then, because you got the tower in the.
No, but Bloodscale would have
Okay.
said that they could all come in.
Okay, excellent. And this is a very nice place.
Yeah,
you've
it's
got
my
here.
house.
It's a very, very fine house.
I hear we're speaking to a friend of yours. I can't wait to meet them.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
well,
usually
the
in
way this
Bloodscale.
night goes, I might too.
What? Oh.
Take me
What?
with you this time.
No,
Oh,
Oh.
nobody
Oh.
goes but
I
me.
want to fight a dragon. Okay.
Why?
Well, we're. Oh, it's like a thing for us. Like he like catches a dragon in his head, and then there's like a fight, and then he can change his eye color.
Okay.
There's more things. Just don't
It's a
worry
lot of
about
work
it.
for
It's
some
fine.
cosmetics.
People in their unlockables, you know. Some
Man, I've been known to
Dude,
grind
I was gonna
for
say, if this was a
hours.
game, you know you would do it. Optional dragon fight to change your eye color? Yeah, I'd do it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, just for the dragon fight part. That's right.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It's its own reward.
It is. Violence is its own reward.
Ah, violence
know?
is usually the answer.
So yeah, we're gonna go talk to Uhar and write the teachings of Akkadi and Uhar, the book of Uhar. Ooh, I like it. First one, chapter 1. So this thing happened this one time. Anyways, I'll show you my
Make a
room.
book of Ulhar?
Huh? Don't?
No, because then people think that they have to worship a dragon.
Oh, it's a good call.
Yeah,
It's a good call. The book of Uza it is.
That's better.
Should it be the person who writes it?
We're writing it together.
Well, then put both your names on it.
Just call it. Why don't you just call it something about Akkadi?
Why
Like
don't we
not literally that.
No, that's actually
Change
really
the something
Okay.
about.
The
Something
first
about
book of Akkadi. Ba-bam.
Why don't we find out what it's about first?
Yes.
Probably a good call. You
Yes. I do
guys go
believe.
talk to Ulhar. I'm gonna talk to Charir. Everything will be okay, maybe.
I'm pretty sure Akkadi wants it to be the Winds of Change anyway.
That's probably a good title.
Yeah, she would know. Anyways, we're gonna go to sleep. Good night. And I'm
Okay.
gonna start dragging Lee to
Nice
my
to see you.
room like an awkward teenager.
You kids do whatever you're gonna do in there. It's fine. This place cleans itself.
Aw. So yeah, that's and
Anyway.
anyway, okay, this is my room, and here's my perch, and here's this, and Bloodscale usually sometimes sleeps over there if he's having a bad night. He hasn't had one yet, but you know, it's there if he wants it. And then and then we can I'll rig up something so that we can both touch the bow
Perch pals.
We're perch pals while touching each other's bows. We're bowing. It's a lot of homework.
What?
The subtext. All right, so you guys managed to you set up kind of with two perches, the bone between, and you both kind of like reach out and you're able to hold the bow and kind of lean in and sleep at the same time. And so you guys find that when you look for it, the tiredness is still there. It's like something's holding it back. But as soon as you're like, you know what, I'd like oh my god, I'm so tired. Been up for so long. And you find it very easy to go to sleep. And so as you kind of close your eyes, you see Lee on the other side. He just almost instantly just and as you're kind of like, okay, I'm just crack your neck, get really relaxed. And then the wind kicks up around you. And as you kind of like, you kind of snap awake, you see you're still holding the bow, and across from you, Lee is also holding it. He's just looking wildly around, and then in the distance you hear and you see you're in a place, it's similar to the plane of air, except for there seems to be some large disc underneath you, and the winds whip around you as you're kind of like standing on this, kind of looking around, and then this mighty blue dragon lands in front of you with a mighty just
Hello. It's been
Hi, Ohar!
hello, sir. It has been interesting to finally meet you as a person to person again. I've watched with
Have I?
interest.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Have I seen his form before, or has he just been a voice?
you saw him, I think, one other time.
Okay.
The first time.
The first time.
With the first
That's right,
dream.
because it scared the ever living shit out of me.
Yup.
Yeah. And then you see Leah's kind of like cowering back, and he's like,
Make sure you don't let go of that bow, or else you'll just have a normal dream. It's taken a lot of energy to get you here. How can I help?
Well, you seem to know Akkadi pretty well. When last time I was in the air elemental plane.
Yes, that is correct. Akari and I have known each other for a long while. As your god, I'm sure you are excited to learn more.
And he kind of smiles.
The entire reason why if we take notes here, we're not gonna have that when we come back.
That's okay, I remember all of my dreams. I remember them very vividly.
Of course you do. You are the roar. You are the one who spreads the message. You are not silent. You let all know of the freedom she brings. The Azure God fight for her on every battlefront where there are those who are kept in chains, or those who need more than they can currently have. The only thing you're missing is the whisper.
And that's where we'll cut, and I'll fill you in on the rest of that off screen.
What?
Real quick before we cut, I would have asked him what's my super cool name.
The Azure God.
Shit, that's very cool.
Yeah, so you're the Azure Guard, Lee is the Roar, and you need to find the Whisper. And just as a quick overview, he'll tell you that the Whisper is like this quiet part of the religion that works quietly, discreetly behind the scenes to bring about change in places where maybe Akari isn't going to be welcome, but the change is desperately needed. And so, even though the Whisper works for Akari without trying to convert other people to Akari, just because, Akari isn't bound by the idea that you have to worship Akari. Akari doesn't seek really worship. She'll seek out those who are willing to help her in time of need, but she doesn't need your worship. She is beyond that. It's about being free, and as part of this massive just embodiment of air, that she's, the best worship you can give her is to live a free life and choose, as much as possible for yourself. And then he's like, as he goes through a bunch of other different aspects, and at the end of it, he's like,
And there are those who know Akari as Talos, the Lord of the Sky and Lord of Storms. They believed him to be the god of heaven in the desert sky. He would send rain and blessings to protect them from evil spirits and savage storms when he was angered to strike at his enemies. So while you preach Akari, if you find followers of Talos, they are your brethren.
Talos, desert sky, storms and rain. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Notes.
Perfect.
Lots of notes.
we're done. I'll go and update the handout for Akari to add some of this there, so you can
Awesome. Thank you,
make it
sir.
quick and easy to find for you. All right, and then you all of a sudden, as you're both holding the bow, Lee, he looks, he's like, okay, that was a lot. That was so much. Oh my god, it's so useful though. We don't have to worship, but I think she needs us more than ever right now, if everything is true. And then it's at that point that the blue Ulhara is going to be like,
This time grows short. I don't have the power I used to hold you here. I will be with you in the bow, but for now it's time for you to wake up.
and then as your eyes snap open, there's just this lightest little breeze around you, as it just kind of ruffles your feathers up and around you. And then you see the bow between you two, just these small little electricity just dancing back and forth between your hands on the bow.
That was awesome.
Wow. I have a lot of writing to do.
Yeah, go roar that shit, man.
Yes, and take the good fight as your god.
I love that movie. Roar.
Oh, god damn it. That movie is so the worst thing ever.
No, there's far worse.
There's far worse.
Yes.
Name.
Yeah.
Clownado.
Oh, that's the worst movie ever. It's not,
Well, I
but it's the
got
worst one
what I
I've seen
wanted
in a long time.
next time. Santa Jaws.
Oh no.
I saw that. I'm saving that for a Discord sesh.
Santa Jaws.
Oh man,
Okay,
everyone's favorite Christmas movie, Santa Jaws.
perfect. Was there anything else anybody wanted to do that night?
Let's go. Was gonna do something dumb.
All right, Blitzkin, what would you like to try?
Dum.
He's gonna try to summon the renegade.
Okay. So as you kind of lean, you're gonna head back and crack your neck trying to. It's not there. There's like a void where it was.
I better not have to fucking axe a goddamn tree again. Fucking ass clown.
All right.
Perfect. All right. Anybody else have anything they want to do?
No. I'm just sleeping, just normal type of regular egg.
Perfect. So you all find sleep quickly and easily that night as when you stayed up quite late. Most of you awake about mid-morning. It's about 10, 11 o'clock. And then, it's beautiful outside. The sun is shining. There's birds chirping. Some of them are quite loud, and you realize they're Aarakocra that are kind of chirping to each other. Uza, you occasionally recognize that some of it is actually Aran, and you can tell they're trying to remember the entire language to speak back to each other. So they'll be common "Hey man, how you been? You're real," and then but you'll have the words there for "I hope you're having a good," and then it'll go into the Aran sounds and be for morning, and then it's great to see the sun once again. And the Aran phrasing, however, whenever they hit it, it's almost more all of the overtones of the Aran language have this worshipful tone. It's almost always this positiveness behind it so far.
Like not just Latin, but Latin.
Exactly.
Okay.
Capital Latin with the fancy script.
With the
But out
fancy
loud.
script and that giant first letter on the page. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, I'm just gonna go around speaking Aran to everybody and help out where I can, because I'm waiting for that fucking council. I'm gonna start asking about the council.
Perfect. So as you're talking to everybody, council should be in session, I believe, today. You should go down and check on them. Sometimes they are forgetful. And so at that point, as you're kind of talking to other people, does anybody else have any plans or anything for the morning?
Did we already send them on the search for those trees during the day?
Yes, yeah. There are scouting parties that have been taking off and looking for any of the death seedlings.
Cool.
Perfect. So it's as you're looking around and asking, you see that there's somebody running, flying, I should say, it's super high speeds, and they kind of fly right past you, and they land at the door of the fortress and tick, 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 tick.
A very annoyed Bloodscale answers the door.
And as you answer the door, you see. I'll go ahead and show you him right now. His name is Larry. He has he's another one who has his back feathers pulled into a ponytail, and he has this big messenger bag, and he has a few things around. He's and he kind of gives a small bow. He's the council has agreed to see you, and I eagerly wait you at your earliest convenience. When may I tell them that you are going to come down and assist?
Hold one second. Get on the earpiece. Uza!
Ah!
Council meeting.
Fucking finally. Okay, you just want to meet there?
Sure, I'm gonna have this guy tell me where it is.
Oh, still in the library in the upper floors. They actually are going to meet you on the second floor, and to take this all into consideration, as the tables there are long enough that everyone may sit. What time can we see that you'll be coming down?
How long does it take to get there on foot?
By foot, depending on how fast you walk, about 45 minutes from here.
Well, about 45 minutes then.
45 it will be. Thank you.
Thanks for reminding me of something.
Any notes or anything for the council to consider or ponder ahead of time?
I would not be the one to ask.
Very well.
Uza will be there before the rest of us.
Excellent. I shall write who's coming ahead. We'll say 15 minutes, the rest in 45, and I will get this headed on. Thank you for your time. And he kind of like folds it up and puts it in his note that he's been writing, puts it in the like a satchel on his back, and he's off. Pretty quickly.
Bloodscale then checks the bottle.
Let's see. Let's see. What was the last thing that was in the bottle for you?
Just telling LKS to check in, mostly.
Gotcha. Okay, so in the bottle, it's a note from Alcaeus, and he's basically just been saying how like the owls are getting more owls, and he doesn't know how or why or what to do with them. So he's taken to doing like nightly shows at one of the pubs to make some extra coin to feed the owls. He says they're up to 50 owls, and he's very confused on why the other owls are bringing them there. But he has assigned each student to learn. He has all of his students working on speaking with animals with all of the owls, so they're serving some purpose. But he's just baffled on why there are so many damn owls around all the time right now. And he asks if you asked any owls to do anything or anything like that.
Is it in common or draconic?
It's in Draconic.
Asnos!
Hmm.
I need you to
Yes.
read this to Zephyr, and then
Excellent.
translate her reasoning why there's a whole fuck ton of owls at our house in Kern.
Yeah, I can do that. And then he kind of runs up to Zephyr. He opens the room as he got up a little earlier than you did, Zephyr, and he's like, urgent notice, apparently. And he kind of starts reading you this tale about how they've collected a bunch of owls in Kern at the adventuring school for some reason, and they up to 50 owls. And so did you ask anyone to get more owls or anything like that before we left?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I'll let him.
Ringing a bell. Inside check. No.
He kind of gives you this weird look. He's like, aha.
I maybe told the owls they could go there if they wanted to for room and board and to hunt and be
and
free.
How many owls did you tell this to?
Well, I just told it to the ones that were actually in the city with us when we picked up Percival. And I kind of pet Percival's head.
Percival just kind of into your neck.
I just scruff him where he's so sweet. But yeah, I told them they could go there if they wanted to be in the open air free.
All right.
Yeah.
I will
Not be
relay the
permanent.
message.
Still have the home in, crap, what's the name of the city? Kern?
Karen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. I will let him know. And he brings this information, relays it back to you. Let's go.
I'm gonna start drafting the note back on the walk. Everybody! I'm getting on the earpiece now. Everybody but Uza, because he already knows.
Yeah, right.
Council meeting, 45 minutes, library, second floor.
All right, see you there.
Okay.
Perfect. And then, does anybody want to do anything between now and the meeting, or just kind of headed straight there?
Head straight there.
Head straight there. And also let Ula and Zarek know.
Perfect. So as you guys make your way to the library and you walk in, there's not only Ogoj, but he's got a few others around him. You'll see there's this kind of vibrant red colors, and that kind of like a more vulture-like shaped head, kind of standing in the back, tall and proud. There's a kind of more hunched older one. A few of them are quite hunched, and most of them are they're like kind of like a blue kind of cassowary bird almost looking, as they're kind of like hunched like all the way over, and you can tell their wings have been tucked under cloaks and stuff that they probably war as elders as Kenku, but they're all kind of like hunched over, and there's a total of 7, and they're all kind of like looking around and nodding, and then Elgos is like, "Yes, come in. We're very excited that you're here." And then you all kind of he kind of motions for you to take a seat at the tables, and so he just kind of gestures. And sorry, computer's moving really slow today. Yeah. I'll put you there. All right. And then so as you all kind of like settle in, you see the one in like the most regalia. Like he's got more kind of like it's looks at first like gold, but it's just really highly polished brass that's been like kind of over him. And you see like a lot of it looks like it used to be scraps, but in more recent days it's been kind of hammered into more pleasant shapes, like as kind of more discs and chains and stuff. But it's clearly still just stuff that maybe is a remnant from the Kenku civilization. And he wears this really ridiculous hat on his head. It's just kind of like a lump of leather, and it just kind of like sags a little bit. And he's like,
So, heard you have found a threat against the city that you wish to tell us of, and I hear it is something quite dangerous and dark, and what do you bring news of?
So many of the things, and I'm gonna kind of look at everybody and be like, am I taking lead on this? So many of the things.
I like give him the little like encouraging hands, like go on.
Okay, so shit. Sorry, inappropriate. Not. I was prepared, but I was not prepared. First of all, last night, the demons. Okay, have you guys been informed about anything that we've told anyone else? Or are we gonna be the first ones telling you?
We got a rough going over with Goes here, and this is the gist of it. What do you wish of us to do about all of this?
Okay, so all those demons and nasty things and things that come in the night try to kill all of you, there's a reason for that. And the reason is the god of nightmares.
Okay. A god of nightmares, and what should we do against this? We've held our walls fairly well against this threat, and what else can we do? We can't really take the fight to them.
and it's at that point the kind of more proud red in the back. It's like,
Yes, but that is something we must be able to do. I mean, simply defense is not... cannot be done forever. Defense is only a stall in a war. We must win if we are at war that we might not even know we are at.
So yeah, I can answer that question. You are at war. We're all at war. Again, Phobator, the god of nightmares, and unbeknownst to you, or accidentally, or through fate, or maybe it has something to do with this old war. I don't know, but our people, the Arakok, we're really involved here. We might be one of the biggest pivotal moments. I don't know if that's selfish to say, but we might be kind of also. But the good news is there's a god on our side.
and
Or
so
we're on the side of a god.
to this point, kind of clearly elderly, but she wears like kind of mostly robes, and she kind of steps forward, head kind of more I don't know how to describe it, but white feathers, but graying out on her arms, and again feathers tucked back like the rest of the elders, and has kind of just like this burst of orange and yellow around the eyes, but other than that, almost completely aged white feathers. I see. You say a god on our side now. That would be quite interesting. There are things that I feel We have not established yet as a religion is one of them. We've created several councils to try to determine how to find a religion and what composes one, but so far we have been unsuccessful.
Oh, well, that's because, well, okay, so I hadn't shown up yet, and Lee, you guys still thought Lee was crazy. Like, the religion's been here.
You're speaking of Retitik.
Yeah, but I think he prefers Lee.
Oh, then we should call him Lee, I suppose. Well, Lee was insistent on being a part of our religion council, but he said he brought one, and we wanted to invent one for our own. As you know, the invention of one would be something more akin to just us. But you say there's already a god watching. What is this?
Well, not only
god?
that, but we already have a religion. Like okay, so it's new. I still have to work out the details. We're currently writing the book of Akkadi. That's her name, by the way, Akkadi. She's the goddess of and it's just everything that's really fucking cool. Sorry. Okay, so
To this point, Agoge kind of puts his hand on your shoulder. He's like, "Relax. We're not here to interrogate you. We're just looking for information."
okay, right. Okay, so Akkadi, she is the goddess of the air. She is the goddess of all things that call the sky their home, that take flight. She is the goddess of freedom. She came to me in my greatest hour of need a while back and bestowed certain gifts on me, and I'm going to pick up something on the table and cast light on it for a moment. She's helped me help people, but more importantly, she's here to help us and ask for our help.
It's at this point you see this taller Aarakocra kind of step forward. Head is more crane-like, and his eyes are a little bit more red. As you can tell, he's an albino crane Aarakocra. Now you say there are demands of us, even though we don't know exactly what it is that would be our reward in return. Deals are something that even when we were cursed, we could still make. This does not sound like a deal. What do we get in return?
Oh, no, it's not demands. She's asking.
Before you can even get anything else out, this older kind of like frayed horned owl steps forward, and he's like,
We said we'll help everyone that we can, and we've helped all of these people so far. Why should we restrict it to making deals now? I don't like the way you think about everything, Whipplet.
He's like, well, it would be much nicer if we could get something for all of our work. Don't you agree?
Now, this is not the time for everyone to sort their various differences as far as leadership grows.
Okay, I can help clarify some things here. Look, this is not. I mean, if it makes you feel better to call it a deal. Oh shit, that dude's. I like that art. I just saw you in the corner. It's dark there. Yeah, I'm digging the eyebrows. It's not. Look, it's not necessarily a deal or a bargain or terms. If it makes you feel better to think of it that way, you can. Akani's already given us the greatest gift that we can ask for, the power of flight. That was robbed of us for quite some time, and I'm pretty sure, while we don't have proof, pretty sure Phobator was behind it, this god of nightmares. Phobator is the very enemy that she fights, not only on this world through me and her other believers, but on the air elemental plane of those that have already fallen here.
Well, my dear boy, that is something that is a great gift indeed, and you might as well get to the crux of the issue. What is it they require from us, Miss Akkadi?
I don't know yet.
Stores of gold are... I'm sorry, what?
I don't know.
Well, is it?
I think she needs us in this war, but I don't know exactly how we can help yet. I'm working on that. Me and Lee are both trying to talk to her and another that knows of the previous followers.
Hmm.
We also have a third to find, but
A third? What is this? How do you intend to find this third? What is this you're speaking of?
I don't know. But and I said I know how this is gonna sound, but Akadi will guide me. Look, I'm not expecting you guys to marshal some giant army on a whim of some Arakokra who just walks in one day telling you of a god that you owe it to them.
Well,
I'm not
actually,
expecting you to drop the defenses of our town, our city, our home in order to march off somewhere and fight for something. I'm not asking that. I'm just be open to it. Be willing to believe so that her message can find you.
All right, very well. We will take this under consideration. And what is it now that you need? There's been made a request, it appears, for construction on a temple of some sort. What would be required for this temple? And if we are able to adequately facilitate this.
Well, probably doesn't have to be too ostentatious. she's pretty chill. You know,
But what do you need on the inside of it, or the outside of it, or
Whoa.
wherever? What makes it a temple?
Banners for Akadi. Her symbol was just the cloud on the blue the blue the oh god I don't know.
It's at this point you hear
eight.
this. It's at this point, like as you're trying to figure out what to say next, the doors fly open, and you see Larry, the messenger, he comes like running in, and he whispers something into the ear of the eldest, the kind of more hunched Skrvak, and he's like, yes, no, very well. And he kind of looks up. He's like, an urgent matter has been brought to our attention. Is there anything else? We will just write you a free words. Oh, go, will you take care of this for us? We are.
Is there any chance that I was able to hear that?
Make a perception check. Not at advantage because this would be hearing.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
You hear him whisper. He's like, "Hey, I'm so sorry to interrupt the meeting. I know this is important. Yes, so go. But there is. Our scouts have been searching out for as you were instructed, but instead we see there appears to be an army marching. What do you mean an army? That is impossible. It's far off and still, I'd say, 70 miles, but we searched out far, and apparently they're made of hobgoblins marching in this direction. It's impossible they're coming from us. They wouldn't even know we're here. I know, but our scouts are nervous, and I was told to come here immediately. Yes, okay, very well. And then he goes into the other parts of the speech where he tells you all that. It's urgent to speak of. Now, if there's goes, give them the writs of to get whatever they require.
Have you had
workers?
Have you had problems with hobgoblins in the past?
No, they've always stayed over in their own city and lands before. Unfortunate timing.
Are the rest of us there?
Yeah, you all are there, and you heard that.
Who's that?
Yeah, the hobby, right?
Yeah. What hobby's
Yeah.
there?
Well, I mean, we have to go talk to him to find that one chick for the thing.
So yeah, so we should go do that then. Yeah. I mean, how like realistically, what is the chance that this is a hobby?
It's not a hobby. We
50-50.
fight a bunch of hobgoblins.
How much is it's an army though? Like all I'm saying is like, do we go?
No, we
as, like,
we hit them with very long range attacks and we walk away.
It's at this
Is there
To
point.
is
just
there
Crane is
anything we could?
dissuade them.
Is
Hold
there
on, do
anything
not-
we can do to send a signal to Hobby if it is him? That's what I'm really asking. Is there like a long distance way we can get a hold of him?
It's at this point.
Or like a symbol or something he would know?
It's at this
Yes.
point the crane kind of he's like, please do not try to do anything on our behalf. We do not even know what they want. If it is war or anything else, do not attack
Well,
them.
no, we're not going to attack. We're going to go talk to him.
No, only if they attack us. And
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna have to attack us a lot.
But we know a guy.
Does he know the symbol of the Dawnforged hobby? I mean,
He might.
we could just
Well, I
get
mean-
close to the army, shoot it up into the air, and see how they respond. I mean,
There's
That's all.
that, and oh fuck, I know his name. I wrote that down, so give me a minute or two to find that.
if you know how to spell it, we can shoot that in the air, like hello, and then his name, and
Yes.
see how they respond.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
This is.
As
I
it-
just
what
want
would
to make
what
it.
would send him up here though? That's what I'm confused on. I guess. Why would he come up here?
I don't know. Maybe the same reason the Windscar sent a goddamn person to find us.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Zilgrot.
I mean,
That's
that
his
would be
name,
great. Honestly,
Zilgrot.
it would mean that things are going our way, which would be good for the world in general.
Because if more people are being driven out of their homes, things are not going our way.
Well, they will be. So I just mean we'll be able to unite
Be aware
people.
of it.
Yeah. I mean, it has its benefits. It also has terrible, terrible downsides.
Well, and he might have one of the gems with him, which would be. I mean,
No, Hobby didn't have anything.
fuck's sake.
No, but he knows he can get us in to the chick that does.
Well,
Right. There we
isn't,
go.
no, she's in hiding. Remember, she's not supposed to be there.
Right, but we know.
I
Well,
do.
we know.
But he
she's
can
there.
get us in the town if that's still a possibility.
It's at this
Right.
point. Ogos is like, I would hold on to these thoughts for 1 second, and he kind of like nods, and at that point, like the elders all kind of shuffle out, and you see almost.
Oh, I was gonna pull. Oh, hold on, guys. We're just 1 second. Just wait 1 sec. Hold on. Okay, but yeah, like hobbies are into the town where we can. Just hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry. Wait 1 sec. I'm really just trying to help with them because they made us wait for 2 days. Okay, sorry. We're good. Thank you. It was great meeting you guys.
You
I like
see
that
that.
for you.
Appreciate your time.
You see as you look back towards
Hey,
them.
for the temple, it needs to be built out of more than just sticks.
Something that and a lot of wind.
Like a
Ogos is-
lot of wind. Like a
Ogos-
lot of wind.
It's her thing.
wind. Okay. You see Ogos is sitting at a
Maybe-
small desk, and he's just
maybe some
scribbling out
stone?
Something. Stone. And it's at that point the rest kind of shuffle out, murmuring about the potential threats and what does it mean, and just kind of as they head off.
Cool. I'm gonna grab Mav. Okay, go back to Lise. The right place this time, not the boring one, the right one. Let him know what the council said, and then that we are gonna go investigate a hobgoblin army that might be coming to murder us all and or help us in the upcoming war. We're not 100% sure yet. Got all that? Cool.
So as you're talking to him, he's like, I think there's something in the windmills. The windmills definitely mean something.
Right, because that's where all the I should tell everybody. Hey guys, have you noticed the air elemental guys keep showing up at the windmills but not like leaving it? Now that Mav had mentioned it, I think we should check that out real quick.
It was just
Yeah,
something that was last session. I forgot I dropped that, and it's been 2 weeks, so I just wanted to remind you just in case.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Can we hit one on the way towards the gobs?
Yeah, the goblins are coming mostly from the northeast, and they're basically there's
What direction is the town from where we are?
Northeast?
northeast.
That? Well, yeah, no, that's might be a good sign for us. Let's go talk to some gobs.
Cool.
Excellent. So, is there anything else you guys wanted to do as far before you leave town? Are you leaving it to Lee to have the temple constructed? I assume then.
Yes. And then I'll also to let Maverick know that he should finalize the drafts for the temple, and that I'll be back for our next meeting with Ulhar in soon.
Okay, perfect. So we'll go and get that ready for you, and he'll start. You see, he starts drawing things, and that's when he's inspired by the windmills. He's like, they collect wind. I mean, I'll have to incorporate a lot of those, and then so. But you guys start heading out, and there's like 6 windmills all around the city, and so you managed to come across one. There's again farms, and then flying around it are all of these air elementals that are just, but they're the kind of extra special kind. I assume you guys brought the cart.
Yes.
You might want to take the cart.
Did we grab the tower and tent too?
I assume so. Yeah. I mean,
Is it still super
unless
cold
you
now?
guys say you're leaving them, I assume you take them with you.
Okay, good.
I will grab the tower or the tent.
Definitely. And since we're getting ready
Might
to go
actually kill
back
a bunch
into
of hobgoblins with a tower.
yeah, you never know.
All right. And so
And
as
then
you
since
guys
we're going back out into the cold, I get my blubber on.
you definitely
Oh, we're not doing that at
I
this
forgot
exact
that was
moment.
still a thing.
Is it not, are
so-
we not getting and going? Sorry. sorry.
not
Well,
quite
well,
yet.
whenever it happens. Whenever it
But-
happens. Sorry.
I'll make a note of the altar self coming through. And so as you guys are headed out, you do come across one of the windmills on your way, and it's just creak, 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 just continues to go
Is
as
there-
the light breeze. Go ahead,
Is
sir.
there, is there one of the big ones, the large ones that was here when we came into town? Or is it just
Yes.
the little guys?
Yeah, this is a large windmill, especially for like this area. You see the top of it has a kind of like a copper dome that has also been polished
Sorry,
to a shine.
I meant the large air elementals.
Oh
We
yes, yeah,
came
these
in
are the
and there
same.
were the ones in the armor, and then there was the big one.
Oh, no,
that,
there's- There isn't any of there isn't any at this particular windmill. You do see them. They are like kind of. Those are the ones that are kind of flying around the perimeter.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get the attention of one of them,
Perfect.
one of the big guys.
So as you kind of, how do you want to get their attention?
In Auran, I'm gonna say, "Hail! I am a messenger of Akkadi, and I need a moment."
All right, that's it. He flies down, and as he kind of floats in front of the wagon, he's like,
Messenger of Akkadi, I hear you and wait your message.
Okay, couple quick. What's with the windmills? I heard you guys came out of the windmills. Sorry if this seems intrusive, but nobody can give me a straight answer.
It all depends on what your message is. Follower of Akkadi.
I'm starting to remember that they seemed very robotic in their responses to other inquiries. Okay. So I was told that you guys came through these windmills and are protecting them. Did Akkadi send you?
That depends. What is your message, follower of Akkadi?
My message is to spread the word of why Akkadi sent you here.
And why would Akkadi send me here?
God damn it.
So what thing?
he kind of like,
What was that? Is this like, is he like just blankly?
no, he is kind of giving you a, like his face has kind of gotten the, come on.
Oh, okay. Okay, I have to ask the right questions kind of thing. Okay.
And he's like, what is
Well-
your message, follower of Akkadi?
The message would be that
Okay, now
Akkadi...
who do you send in the message to?
It's everyone, right? Okay, so I want this message to go to all in the town. That Akkadi has sent you, as long as this is truthful, that Akkadi has sent you to protect her people.
Who is our people?
Damn it.
He looks at you.
You said you had a message for me.
What is that message? What message would Akkadi send? Show you know what you're speaking of.
Oh. Well, perhaps I worded that wrong. I am Uzaskrael. I am the Azure Guard of Akkadi. I work in tandem with the Roar, known as Lee or Ratitik. We come spreading the word of Akkadi as best we can.
And what does that word say?
That war is upon us. We can protect each other.
I did not ask you for the news.
Shit.
What is the word of Akkadi? Oh, as your
I'm
god.
raising my hand.
Aren't they speaking an hour? Don't we not understand,
Yeah,
Dick?
you guys don't
Yeah,
understand
I
a damn thing.
Just a bunch of buzzes and squeaks to me.
Here, caw, caw, caw.
Whippoorwill! Whippoorwill!
Freedom?
And Mesnos understands everything.
Freedom.
The winds of change?
And the winds of change. Excellent.
God damn, I'm so bad at riddles.
Did you say that in common?
I said that I'm so bad at riddles in common, yes.
Hey, what are you telling riddles for?
I'm not, I'm just really bad at them. I'm so sorry if we die.
It's at that point
do,
he
do you need help with the riddle? Can we help with the riddle?
and
I
as
think
the
I
rest
got
of
it.
you rest of you see this being kind of kneel in front of Uza as your guard. There's a message inside of the windmill left only for you and those you deem worthy. Who would you take?
Are you really thinking about it? Take us all for crying out loud.
No, he's mad at me for not taking him to a dragon before. I get it.
He can get over it. Let's do this.
How many can I take? Can I take everyone? And these are all my most trusted. Does it have to be one? It's got to be one, doesn't it?
All right, then I'll sit out.
No, you can bring as many as you want. I just need to know who you wanted to bring with you. I'm trying to do this.
I'm sorry. I'm new at this. I'm not usually the messenger of a god. I choose everyone right here. There's 8 of us, 9, including pets.
Excellent. Follow me.
Don't worry, Faf. He doesn't understand what a pet is. You're fine.
You just hear this from inside your head. It's at that point he flies up to the windmill, and you see he starts moving his arms around in a circle, and the windmill starts to spin faster and faster. And it's at this point that the bricks at the bottom begin to glow, and then they peel back, leaving an arch to enter the windmill.
Diagon Alley.
Did he say diagonally?
Kind of.
I think so.
I'm gonna boldly stride forward. Stride.
You were going
Boldly
to boldly
strode
have
where
done it.
no man has strode before.
Road before.
I'm going to walk forward like I know what I'm doing.
Excellent. And then he's like, good luck as your god. And the rest of you, keep him safe.
Safe. Safe? Did he say safe?
And after
Yeah, I said safe. Let's go.
you guys walk through the arch, and then
Oh, hey, a transformer.
and
That was pretty close.
Thank you. Inside, you see that it's mostly empty. There are patterns on the ground. There are interlocking circles, and around it you see, hovering, a glowing portal with runes surrounding it. 6 runes.
Do I recognize the runes?
Make a history check.
Big old fat +0 right here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
All right. Yes, they're Orin. They're Orin runes. They're actually directions: north, south, east, west. But there's only the other 2 are referring to up and down. As in the airplane, you must have all 6 in order to know where you're going.
Okay.
Uzo, what do these mean?
I don't know. No. I explained it to him.
No, please do.
North,
Okay,
south,
no.
east, and west, and up, down, because we can fly. Are there buildings around us?
Those
Are
are
these-
just there are some 4 different like doors that you see into different rooms.
Okay. And this thing in the middle, does it look like a similar portal to the one we walked into, or is it?
It's glowing, whereas the one you walked through was just an opening made in
Ooh.
the bricks peeling back.
Okay, so we're inside the windmill right now, then.
Yes. Yeah, you're inside of the windmill.
Okay. It's not like a bigger on the inside thing.
No, it's a
Okay.
big windmill. It's
Big
really hard to
windmill.
find maps where you have giant windmills because no one.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Trying to understand space. Okay. Okay. So, thoughts, everyone? But it kind of seems like this is some kind of portal into the air elemental plane. I'm thinking.
Possibly.
Seems easier than banishing you anyway.
Sorry. Yeah. Thank you again. I'm gonna go check one of these doors. I'm gonna see if it's open.
Perfect. You just hear this coming from the keyhole.
Okay. Is it open? Can I open the door, or is it locked?
Yeah, no, you open it, and then the door kind of, and as it opens, you see, sitting on the back wall, is a chest.
Well, that's trapped.
There's wind whipping around the room.
Okay. We got a
you're
chest in
learning.
here, guys.
Well, if it's meant for you, why would it be trapped?
Test of strength. Character,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
smarts.
I mean, can't
Dexterity,
you check for
motherfucker.
traps, right? Like you can,
That's
can't
true.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
just for
Can you
traps.
check for magical traps while I check for regular traps? And if you guys really
Absolutely.
want to just kind of spread out and look around, so I'm not just the only one walking in rooms. It's selfish right now.
There we
Also
go.
looking around.
Hit the Arcana.
Okay, so
Arcana
the
check.
Arcana check, and then go and do an investigation check for traps. Perfect. So, both really good checks, guys. Holy shit. In this seemingly empty room, with your investigation, you see that there are whipping around in the wind small, nearly invisible pieces of like wire, like not wire. What am I trying to think of? Line.
Garage.
Yeah, exactly, pretty much. And they're blowing gently, and then as soon as Vicer, you kind of take a look at the Arcana check, you're like, wait a minute, these tiles, okay, they form a rune. You got to find out where to step, and you can deactivate something, but you're not sure what it is. And so you kind of point out the magical rune, and you see that there is a step here. But you see that there has to be something else rather than just stepping on it. And then with a 28, there is one single thread right above the tile that isn't whipping around.
But they're whipping around on the way to that tile.
Mm-hmm. With the
I'm gonna
28,
grab as many as I can of the ones
Okay,
that are
perfect.
flying around.
excellent. And with the 28, you see there are small gaps, but let's see. Yeah, so you can the mage hand can hold them for a second, but they kind of like hit and then kind of slide off. So you can create gaps for Uzo.
Alright, you'll have to be quick.
That's literally like the one of the three things that I can do.
Alright,
Okay.
let's go. I hold it.
I'm gonna shoot for.
I'm gonna use minor illusion to make all of the things light up so that they're really easy to see.
Perfect. And then let's get a. What are you doing once you get to that tile?
There's the one cord that's just sitting there, right?
Sure.
I'm gonna stand on the tile and I'm gonna pull down on the cord.
Perfect. Dexterity check.
That's saving throw. I need to make a check. Hiya. 13. I'm gonna use luck.
Okay.
Hiya. Ah, fucking luck. I have bad luck.
That's okay.
That's what I have.
So I think you automatically get a free 10 though for a 16, correct? With reliable talent, correct?
No,
Yeah.
no, because that's only ability checks.
Oh
Hold
no.
on one second.
Oh no!
Oh my!
That's
That's
you
not
fuck
good
boy.
news.
The good news is I can choose to use the 13.
Okay, so 13. Didn't pass either.
I
So
didn't think so.
and it was lowered considerably by Sarah for you. But as you go to jump forward, you're waiting your time, and then you're like, there it is. Oh no, I hesitate. And as you jump in forward anyway, trying to catch the gap as it flies past you, you're instantly hit. And as these cords hit, they just start slicing across your skin, everything. And you kind of try to duck below it and roll forward, covering your head as you do. And as you do, you roll forward and kind of throw out your wings instinctively to stop. And the cords catch them, and you have to pull them back in. And then you grab the cord and pull down and step right where Visera is going. And then the wind stops. And all the cords hang and then retract into the ceiling. And you take 21 points of slashing damage.
I don't suppose that's something I can uncannily dodge or use evasion for. I didn't think so. Figured I'd check.
Not really, sorry.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
you
I
tried to
timed
make
that
that
one wrong.
easy.
Yeah, no, that definitely made it easier.
Are the
That-
things
that-
still glowing?
Yeah, that's from Visera's Minor Illusion.
So we just gotta go pull that cord?
Yeah, I already pulled it. Right? It's shut down? Like
Yep.
it's no longer going?
Completely
Winds-
shut
winds
down.
have stopped?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna
I probably could have done better than that.
I'm I got nothing. I'm gonna check this chest for traps.
Perfect. Okay, looking around, you don't see any more traps.
Okay. I'm gonna open the chest.
It is locked.
I will pick that shit.
It doesn't have anywhere to put a key. In your investigation
Can I pick-
check, you find there are 2 runes on each side, kind of centered on each side. And let's see, you read Orin. So one says in, one says out.
Okay. One that says in, I'm gonna push it in, and the one that says out, gonna try and pull it out? Like a button?
Doesn't seem to do anything.
One that says in and one that says out. Hey, Vicer? Or anyone?
What?
Right.
There's a chest in here. It's locked with a weird thing. There's a rune that says in, and there's a rune that says out. And does anybody have ideas? I tried.
Breathe
to push-
into the inn. Blow your breath into it.
Oh.
Pokey pokey.
Turn yourself
Turn it on.
about.
I'm
Put
gonna
your
blow
right
on the
arm
one that
in.
says in.
Take your
No,
right arm in.
It glows.
I'm gonna blow on the one that says out. Yeah, and then
No, you
on the
suck
one
on the
that
one that
says
says out.
yeah. Blow on innies and you suck on outies.
I mean, you do, but so which
That's
one are
what
you
my-
blowing
that's-
into?
Say the alphabet.
The one that says in.
Okay, as you do
This
it,
is a family stream,
it
sir.
glows.
What? You got to know the alphabet. I don't know what you're talking about.
And then you do so as you blow in and then suck out air on both sides, both glow, and the chest opens, and there's a runestone inside.
Neat. What's the rune on it?
It is Orin. It seems to be some numbers.
Oh, okay. Do I get to know the numbers, or is that unimportant at the moment? Okay. Auron
748.
748. Auron number rock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got a rock.
Perfect. And then
Oh,
so you guys hear, I've got a rock. And then who is going into this door while he was doing that? What?
Big beefy boy beef.
Beefy boy of beef. All right.
Beefy boy's gonna beef.
Perfect. So as you open the door, wind is also whipping around here, but there doesn't seem to be anything inside of it at all.
Perception check.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll that perception. Actually, roll investigation check is what this would be.
Fuck, that's way worse.
Can I be helping him out?
Sure, I'll give you advantage.
Oh no, I rolled with advantage.
That's
I would
okay.
be nosy and look.
I'm gonna use the luck point because I got those two.
Sure. Everybody in there, goddamn.
I know.
No, it's fine. Because I rolled wrong the first time. It would have been the 1.
No, that's fair. All right.
I will definitely take a 12 over a fucking 1.
So 12, like, you kind of hesitantly look in after seeing the whipping about that poor Uzagat, and you see there's definitely some runes on the wall, but you don't know what they say. You don't know what they're in reference to.
Uza, there are runes in this wall.
Hey, and I'm gonna come look.
Yes.
Read.
Okay. And so he's gonna stick his head in. He's like, "Oh, the elements, something tied to, I'd say, magic of some sort. There's electricity, something to do with air. There's a hot and cold runes as well."
Cold rooms?
Runes.
Or
Runes.
Okay.
Sigil.
So maybe I go forward and try to see.
Are you stepping in the room?
I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast. I'm going to switch my eyes to silver if they're not already, and I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast because it usually gains the element of whatever eyes I have at the cold rune.
Perfect. So you fire from the door and it hits the room, and then it glows. An icy glow.
You create bonfire at the flame.
It glows.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow with my zappy boy at the one for electricity.
It glows.
We need.
You got anything that does air?
I have thunder damage. Is that the same?
No.
Hmm.
But I do have Ring of Rand? Second.
What?
I have Ring of the Rand for wind, maybe?
Well, that's force damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I guess it's how we want to interpret air.
Or you
Whether
can just try blowing on it again.
Just
Your wings at it.
wave a mage hand in front of it.
Ooh, that's much better because I don't want to go in that room.
Yeah.
Done.
Fanning it with magic.
Fortunately, being a spectral hand, it's not too good at pushing air.
Alright.
It can push a cup, it can push air.
Yeah, it can manipulate objects, so it
It's
should
not
be
an
able to
object.
manipulate air.
It's a gas.
I
There is an object.
I'm like, Uza
No.
and Nose.
It's matter.
Flap our wings at it just really hard and try to
From
force.
you're doing this
Same.
from the door?
Like we
Where-
step in just barely.
Or I can go roar at it. I produce a lot of air when I do that.
So,
Yeah, I
Is there
think
anything else in the room? Or-
is anybody stepping into the room?
Blood scale will.
Okay. Bloodskin. You are inside the room.
Yay! I'm just gonna run up to the air one and I'm gonna I will expend my breath weapon to do frightful presence to do the loudest, breathiest roar that I can into the air rune.
Perfect. Make a strength check.
Okay. I already have advantage on these.
So as you get into the room, you start to run towards the air sigil, and then all of a sudden it starts blasting back at you, and you're like, "Oh shit!" And you kind of like have to dig in your toes, and you get up to it, and you put your hands, just scream into it as loud as you can, and it's not doing anything until you get so close to it, and then you overpower the wind of it just a slight bit, and then it glows. And as it does,
it's gonna
as it
Would
does,
not have been able to do that. Hollow bird bones.
all of,
I
you're
win!
laughing,
Is
all
there
of
a
the-
water rune?
No. As you do this, all four runes glow, and you see beams of energy. They form out, and then they spin around together in the middle of the room and form.
Do I have to dodge
Another
beam
stone.
energy because my face was right next to a thing?
No, it dodges you.
Alright, damn.
It's another stone.
Wolf says say.
187.
187.
Okay, let's go check the other room.
Perfect.
Yep, we'll go check the third.
Third.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks
top
like
left,
it's just 3.
top right, top right.
Perfect. Top right. And then so who's opening the door?
Well,
You guys get so paranoid.
I'll open
That's
it
incredible.
with mage hand.
Mage
Wait.
hand. You can try. It's locked. I'm sorry.
I can. Can I pick it? Is it pickable? Is there a
Make an
keyhole?
investigation check.
Sure. Man, I'm really glad I have reliable talent because those rolls meant shit.
Oof. So as you're looking for a keyhole, you do find that there are words in Auran written, and it says, "What is most important?"
What is good in life?
So your enemy's driven before him.
Driven before
women.
you, lamentations of the women, elven women, in villages. Within what?
Okay.
Wind in your wings or something like that. I'm willing to bet.
Yeah. Zadok?
I'm pretty sure the answer's freedom.
Yeah.
Probably. What's that? Just say freedom in Aarakocra.
Yeah, I'll say freedom in Auran.
Perfect. As you say freedom, one of the door handles falls forward, and it is on the back of it. You can see it is another runestone.
Hey,
Hey.
The number is 259.
259. 59.
Is that 1 through 9?
And then
1, 2.
behind it,
There are repeated numbers.
The repeated numbers.
behind that, it says, in Auran, "What do you give?"
What do you give? I'll say that to everybody. What it says in Auran, what do you give?
For freedom, you give everything, boy.
Life?
Self?
Your allegiance?
I'm saying everything still.
Try saying like help or assistance.
Say assistance in Auran. Everything?
As you say everything, the
Say a
other
shit.
door handle falls forward.
Yeah, nice one.
Like, man, I used to be a slave. I know how this shit works.
Well,
I was gonna say yourself next. So that's yeah.
I mean, yourself is really all you have.
Well, I've got you guys. What do the numbers say?
Stop
the
being
numbers-
adorable. Fuck.
So the numbers on that one were 621. Sorry,
621.
1.
621. Okay. And there. Can I push the doors open now?
Nope. There's still one behind that that says
Oh.
one of 3, which are thee.
The Azure Guard.
And then the doors open.
neat.
I'm gonna. What's going on in there? I don't want to walk in yet. I'm gonna.
Perfect.
What do I see?
Okay, so on the inside, there's nothing.
Okay, it's just the door. All right.
Go
Okay,
give me
so
an
we got-
investigation check.
Okay. Hey, look at that! I rolled above a 10.
Bada bing.
All right.
He did it, ladies and gents. Congratulations, boy.
Yay! I get all the god
So-
things now.
With your investigation, you see that more than see, you feel the air is moving in this room, and you see that you can feel 3 different pockets of air as you're kind of looking around the room. You feel like there's this warm pocket, a cold pocket, and then one in between, and the in between seems to be pulling from both and spinning around.
Pulling from both. Okay, describe that. I'll describe that same thing to everybody. Should I go stand it?
Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
It's gonna have to.
No,
should,
you go.
should I go stand in it?
Uh, maybe?
Do it, I'll do it, and I'm pretty sure that'll piss him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go stand in the spinny one.
Okay, standing in the spinny one, and so as you walk into it, you feel the wind get much, much more intense, whipping about your head. Just
Okay. I'm gonna go stand in the warm one.
and as you leave the center one, the wind dies down, and you stand in the warm one. And at that point, that one starts to whip around, and it starts getting hotter.
Okay. And I guess I'll go stand in the cold one.
And as you leave the heated one, the wind dies down, and step into the cold one, and it starts whipping around and getting colder.
Are you telling us what's happening?
Yeah, I'm telling you guys what's happening.
Okay, so do we all need to stand somewhere? Try standing in the heat one.
Yeah. Who's resistant to cold?
Are you saying this from inside the cold one, or did you get out?
No, I got out.
Okay.
Did I get the feeling that I was about to take damage?
Yeah, it was getting pretty cold.
I'll go to
Okay.
the cold one.
And then I'm gonna go stand in the swirly one.
Perfect. So once you stand in the cold one, it starts to whip around you, Bloodscale, and then you stand in the center, and it also starts to get much more intense.
And then Zephyr, you're standing in the warm one, right?
Yep.
What are you doing while you're standing there? Okay, it's at this
All
point
of
I
us?
need a Constitution. So we're gonna say, what's your first instinct as you're standing in these? I'll
I
start with
try to
Bloodscale.
create bonfire
You
again
want to create a bonfire? Okay, so under your feet?
under my feet. Can I do
Yeah,
it
you have
with
to-
my hand?
No, it's a bonfire. It takes up a 5-foot square of freaking fire, and
Oh,
it has
and
to be
it'd be
based on the ground.
Oh, shit, maybe. So I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay, so you stand there, just kind of wind whipping against you.
I've already switched to silver, and I'm just bracing.
Perfect, bracing, and
No, I'm gonna blow both of my shape changes. I'm gonna be a fire.
okay, so you change
You're
to
the
this
one.
fire elemental, and in this room, you guys see a fire elemental standing, and it gets spinning faster and faster. Now the wind is getting pretty intense at this point. I need let's see, Bloodscale to make everybody make a strength check. Actually,
Ugh.
let's do a strength saving throw. Actually,
What is it?
strength saving throw.
Still got advantage.
Damn it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, Bloodscale, you managed to hold your ground, but you see the other two thrown out of their little tornadoes. You guys are thrown out and hit the wall, each taking a point of bludgeoning damage as you. And the wind,
Okay.
the two little twisters you guys were in, calm down, and only the icy one is going harder than ever.
I'm gonna go back into my.
All right, then it starts to whip up.
I'm gonna go back into mine, and then I'm going to. I have a couple of pittons.
Sure,
I'm gonna drive those into the ground with some rope
sure.
and brace myself and give myself some guidance.
Perfect. All right, so you guys, once again, it's starting to whip around. While they're doing this, Bloodscale, you're holding on. I need a Constitution saving throw from you, as the cold is getting
Correction.
intense.
Bless.
Well, I am resistant to cold at the very least. So.
Oh yeah. Perfect. Excellent. So it's starting to get cold, and you even feel like a little bit of ice forming around your feet, but you're able to hold on. And I need all of you, as the wind whips up again, make a strength saving throw.
Plus a D4.
Plus D4.
Damn it.
Hey. And so 20.
Perfect.
Unnatural, natural 20.
Perfect.
31.
31. So once again, you're able to hold on with the Pitton's help, but
Zephyr, you're blessed. too.
Zephyr, you are ejected even with the bless. Or you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage this time as the air is really whipping out of control.
I go right back in.
Perfect. You instantly charge back in. Now, another round. Then,
Oh, another round of strength saving throws?
is that your plan to stay in the tornadoes?
Yeah.
Okay. So strength save
guess.
18.
Oh, there we go. 25. Nope. 9. I read the wrong one. I was like, how did I get 25? That's not possible.
Uza, you are ejected from the tornado. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did my pittance help at all?
They did, actually, yeah.
Oh, okay. All
You
right.
see, like you look down and they have been pulled from the floor when you put them through.
Fuck. Okay. I don't think this is a solution. Unless so they're both in there?
Yep.
I'm gonna try something. This is gonna be weird. I'm gonna run in and I'm gonna how far away are both of them from me?
They're about 15 feet from the center of your tornado.
Okay, I think they're just out of it because is it here that my tornado is?
Yes.
Okay. I am gonna get back in there and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave. It
Okay.
only goes 15 feet out.
Perfect. You all hear this tremendous crack. Nothing happens.
God damn it.
Are you trying to stay in the tornado?
If this doesn't work, I'm gonna do something really dumb.
Strength saving
Do
throws.
it.
You just see a wave from the flame lady.
Hey, all right.
And you guys are all still blessed.
Bless.
Wait, I have to make a strength saving throw
Mm-hmm.
or a constitution.
Strength. You're immune to fire damage, so you're good for now.
God damn it!
Whipped out. Another point of bludgeoning damage.
So
Uh,
since
let's go.
Zephyr got thrown, I'm gonna do something very dumb.
Sure.
I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna run into where her tornado was.
Okay. You rage, and as you run into her tornado and it starts whipping up around you, I need you to... Well, she just left it, so I'm going to need Constitution
Hold on.
saving throw.
But-
for now. Yeah,
I was going to do a thing.
sure.
I have my axe out,
Sure.
and I'm going to attempt to absorb the magic.
Okay. All right, so you run out, and then you're running over there. Let's get that Constitution saving throw. We'll say she was thrown a little farther, so you don't have to deal with that. 17. Okay. And then, so as you're standing in there, it's starting to heat up, but you hold your axe in the air, and you're looking at the axe like, come on, do something, and it's starting to get hotter, and at this point I need you two to make strength saving throws.
No bless, technically. Which means the con save, technically, also had a plus 4.
And once again, Uza, you are ejected. With him taking over the fire spot, are you headed into the ice spot, Zephyr?
As a
No,
fire elemental,
that
that's a
would
bad
be
idea.
Bad idea.
All right, so 3 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Uza.
Yep.
I'm dumb.
I'm just still trying. I'm going to give it another 2 rounds.
Okay, make another Constitution saving throw.
I'm also trying to focus on the bracer.
Sure.
2 of the 4 for the bless.
Roll that beautiful 4.
Good
Woohoo. Just made it. All right, and then
I'm
are you
fire resistant because I'm raging. It's fine.
going back into the tornado, Uza?
No, I'm watching blood scales.
Okay. All right, so that was
Seeing if
one
it does
round.
anything while he's doing his thing.
Strength saving throw. Perfect. That's good enough. Constitution save. All right, and so as you're standing there, it's heating up, but your axe doesn't seem to be pulling in the magic.
It's not real magic. It's weird. And I run. I'm going to rage sprint back over to the cold one.
Okay, so you run back over. Oh, it is a relief to get out of that heat. And as he runs across, you see the middle tornado kick up as he goes through and then back down. And then you're standing into the ice one once more as it starts to spin around you.
We're missing something here.
We are missing something.
I don't think standing in it is the answer. There's something else going on here.
I shoot in between my feet with an Eldritch Blast, which should be cold related because I'm still silver.
Mm-hmm. It freezes. Nothing happens.
Ideas? I look towards everybody and they see a giant lumbering
Pascal's still just standing in this tornado.
I'm just
While
shrugging,
you guys are looking around, he's like, I don't care, I'm in here now.
I'm shrugging at Zarek and Mesnos and Vicer, like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Mesnos is going to scratch his chin. He's like, what was the first riddle?
What is most important?
I threw a strength
which is
save
freedom.
just 'cause I figured it was time.
And it was freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you give? Everything.
Would it have anything to do with the numbers we've been given?
I think that's for the gate outside.
Oh, fair enough.
Right, because, well, I'm going to run out to the gate real quick. Are there any places for, like, numbers or anything like that on it?
You do see that they, on the runes that you have, they seem to match up to directions.
Okay, alright. And then are we short one still? Short two.
Short two, yeah.
Okay, we're short two. Okay. What is most important? Freedom.
See, go and make a Constitution save at this point, because it's getting real freaking cold over there. You're fine.
Yep. Fine. This is fine. This is normal to me. This
You
is
can see
okay.
Ice has started crawling up the legs of Bloodscale as he's standing there.
I got horribly distracted. What's happening in this room?
There
There's
are
two tornadoes, right?
three
Three.
tornadoes. There's
Three,
one hot,
okay.
one cold, and one in the middle.
Uh-huh.
And if you
I'm
stand,
gonna-
the longer you stand in it, the more intense it gets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go back into the middle one, and I'm going
Mhm.
to open my wings this time and try and fly. This is going to hurt.
And as you open your wings, it spins you around, and all the tornadoes stop, and you glide to the ground.
Motherfucker.
At the foot of Bloodscale and at the foot of the fire tornado, 2 more runestones appear.
Yep.
I
Look
go
at that.
over and I pick
Yep.
up that stone fire.
4, 3,
Sorry,
1.
guys. Sorry.
Ooh, I might not get out of this ice though.
So Bloodscale, as you go to like move, you pick up the runestone, like all right, and then you go to.
I walk over and I just kind of set my hand near it so it starts melting.
With anybody within 5 feet of you takes fire damage. I want to remind
That's
you.
fine.
Can I reach?
Your reach is not.
I'm
You
gonna
do
start
not have
smashing
reach.
it with my axe. It's fine.
You just start chipping your feet out. Well, it's quick. You extra hit yourself pretty easily. Perfect. And so you're able to get
Good
yourself
ice.
out.
Okay.
Perfect. And
I
then
feel dumb. These riddles make me feel dumb. I don't like it.
Sorry, I didn't think they
No,
were
no,
that bad. If I'm
No,
honest.
that is Uza. I'm enjoying this. I am
Okay.
very. Mike is enjoying this. Uza is getting frustrated with how dumb he is being.
Perfect.
Because I could be mad at my character for being dumb, not me.
Yeah, that makes much
okay.
more sense. Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff.
That was a good one. I like that. Okay. Now you said these runes correspond. Is there any kind of clear which one goes where kind of thing?
Make let's see. Do an intelligence check since you're the one who can read these. Mesnos can assist you for advantage. I'll say.
Okay.
Can-
Ooh, thanks, Mesnos. Good catch there. I didn't realize that was upside down.
Perfect. And then so as you're looking at them, there are basically they match up with the coordinates that you would be taken to. You get the idea that these runestones will take you to wherever these coordinates are. So once you're there, you can get back to them.
It's a fog gate.
It's a fog
It's
gate,
totally
guys.
different
Come
from
on.
what you said. It's a fog gate.
It's a near gate. We don't want to get sued.
Okay. Oh well, if you guys want to help me lock these chevrons in, we can get going.
Listen, you all wanted this. You know you
I'll be the iris. It's fine.
It looks like water.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna start putting them in, and then I'm gonna make note of what order they go in.
Perfect. And so as you're putting them in, they you like hold them up and they kind of almost magnetize into place, and then as the portal swirls, and then this wind kind of buffets out at you, and then kind of calms down, and you see this portal is open. You see the elemental plane of air on the other side.
Okay.
I changed back, and you want company?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Me and Mesnos can help you, and I know Vicer, you can get everybody flying, can't you?
Yeah, if we need, yeah.
Looking
Yeah,
into
I
the
think-
portal, there is a platform, a giant circular platform made of some sort of metal floating in the air.
Is this the same platform I was standing on during my dream?
No.
Okay. Well, I think we're all supposed to go through.
Let's go.
You guys want to meet my god?
Sure.
Haven't yet, so sounds good.
Need all the help we can get.
I am gonna drop my disguised self and walk through.
Perfect. So as you all walk through this portal, the darkness from inside of this windmill is replaced by an amazing light. And around you, as the air billows, you see this silvery platform beneath you is super reflective. You see there are 4 giant swords looming in the air around you. And stepping forward is this giant entity. His hair whipped about, and you see 8 pieces of him still coming together. His arm seemingly pulled together from wind as he pulls himself together, and he cracks his neck, and he looks at it, he's like, "Ah, the Azure Guard. Was wondering when you were coming. It's been too long. But if you would be so kind, bow to your prince."
Huh?
Oops, the
That's
frick?
where we'll end.
Son of a bitch! Oh, man.
All about freedom, you know, bowing? I don't like
Yeah,
that.
no.
I'm not a fan
Yeah,
of
no.
that.
Same.
Yeah, no.
Samesies.
Kind of weird.
Hey,
Hemming
you are
and
free
hawing.
to bow, or you're free to die. See?
Hey, see, that's the kind of
Okay,
that's
go
the kind of
down.
stuff that has me going. I don't know.
Oh,
A hard
yeah.
sell, fam.
It's gonna be-
Not
Before
my
we
friend.
end, I'm just gonna turn to the group and just kind of give one of the quick.
Doing a little like hand up in the neck thing, like
Yeah, like, no.
Perfect. All right.
We did
and
the wrong door. Wrong door.
And with that, go ahead and thank everybody for watching. Catch us, of course, every Tuesday right here on
Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Thanks.
Thanks everybody for watching.
We
Thanks for
appreciate you.
watching.
And
Watching.
yeah, we'll catch you next week.
Watching,
And
thank
yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Whoa, what a crazy one.